Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacy. For today's beginner yoga video, we are going to focus on mobility of our back and our spine. So yoga for a healthy back and flexibility. Be mindful if you have any structural damage to your back to always check with your doctor first. For this class, it's going to be a nice, easy, gentle class just to warm up our spine and get some mobility into our spine. You will need a blanket, so any blanket that you have around the house will be perfect, and then a yoga strap. If you do not have a yoga strap, grab a belt. The belt around a robe works good, jump rope works good, something that doesn't have any stretch to it. So go ahead and gather everything you need. Meet me back on the mat for beginner yoga, healthy back. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and we're going to start on our hands and knees for a little cat and cow. Now you can use your blanket for a little bit of extra padding. So if you want to spread that blanket out, have something to rest your knees on. But let's go ahead and start in that quadruped on our hands and knees. And let's ever so slowly round your back, tuck your chin into your cat, warming up the spine. Looking up, put a sway in that back for cow. So just coming through your range of motion here. Always listening to your body. Good. Let's do a couple more. Nice and slow. We are thinking about each vertebrae as we come into our cat. And as we drop our belly button to the floor, think of each vertebrae coming down. One more here. Good. Coming into that cow and coming back to neutral spine, so the flat back. And I want you to shift from one side to the other. So shifting laterally side to side, stretching through the hips and the lower back. So as we go through our session today, we are going to work also our hips and our shoulders. We can't have that healthy mobile spine unless our hips and our shoulders have some mobility as well. Let's do one more on each side. Good, and as we come back to the center, I want you to stretch your arms out into puppy. So we're dropping our forehead to the floor. Our tailbone is high to the sky. Pressing from your elbows to your fingertips into the floor. Nice deep breaths. Taking your time here to really get a nice stretch through the upper body and the upper back. One more deep breath here. And exhale. Good, I want you to go ahead and come up on to those hands and knees again. And from here, let's start with the arm that's closest to me. I want you to open that chest up to the ceiling. So let's rotate everything up. And as you exhale, bring everything down. We're going to come into our thread the needle. So we're going to come up and then we're going to come down. Thread that needle all the way through. And I want you to drop your ear. And then that opposite arm drops to the floor as well. Nice deep breaths. We're hanging out here, getting a nice stretch through our shoulder. Pressing up. And we're going to switch sides. So I want you to open up, rotate open. And as you exhale, bring it down and under. Ear comes to the mat. That opposite elbow comes down. Nice deep breaths. Good. Pressing up. I want you to tuck your toes and sit back onto those heels, only as far as you are comfortable. So you don't have to come all the way up. You can stay on those hands, just stretching out the bottoms of our feet. Good. Let's come back to our quadruped. If your wrists are getting a little bit tired, you can go ahead and come onto your knuckles. I want you to stretch one leg back, bringing that heel back. So press the heel to the back of the room and bring the knee down. Switching sides, press it back, pressing through the heel, bringing it down. One more each side. Press it back. And as we press back, I want you to lift and down, lift and down. Good. The cornerstone of a strong back, strong glutes. One more time. Lift and down. Good. Bring the knee down, switching sides. Stretch it out. Get your nice extension and then lift. And as I lift, I'm just lifting from the hip to the toes. I'm not letting anything come down into an angle, keeping the back straight. 2 more. And 2. Good. Go ahead and come down. Take those knees as wide as your mat. Kiss the big toes. Stretch back into child's pose. And as you stretch into child's pose, I want you to make a fist, stack those fists, forehead onto your fists, and I just want everything to relax. So I want you to think about that upper body relaxing, breathing through your belly. Taking some time here. Good. Go ahead and bring those hands back flat to the floor. Come up into that quadruped again on those palms or on the knuckles. We are going to do spinal balance. So I want you to extend your right arm and your left leg. Tucking that belly button up into the spine, reaching through the fingers and the toes. Hold here. Good. Nice deep breaths. And bring it down. Switching sides. Stretch that leg out, belly button tucked up. Reach through those fingers and the toes. Good. Hold here as you breathe. Good. Bringing the hand and the knee down. Good. Let's go ahead and we're going to bring our legs around in front of us. You can go ahead and fold that blanket and even have a seat up on it. So as I sit up on my blanket with those legs crossed, opens up my hips. So it really makes sitting cross-legged more comfortable when I'm elevated like this. So this should feel nice and comfortable on the hips, on the knees. If it doesn't, just let everything open up a little bit. Take a deep inhale here and exhale. Inhale, arms raising up. As you exhale, we're going to twist. So take that opposite hand to the knee, twisting, shoulders are relaxed. Good, inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Good, let's do that one more each side. Remember to always twist to your comfort level. This is never a competition about how far I can go. This is what feels comfortable to us. Coming up. And really what feels comfortable today. Every day is a little bit different. It's a little chilly outside. So your body, if it's chilly outside, may be a little bit stiffer. So you may want to have that sweatshirt or extra layer on to keep everything warm. Arms come out to a T. And we're going to shift to one side, leave this hip down, and come back up. Shift to the other side, nice, and back up. Good, just shifting across and up. Let's do one more each side. And shift. Good, if you're inhale up and down. If you become uncomfortable with your legs crossed, you can go ahead and stretch those legs out however you are most comfortable. want you to go ahead and take your hands together in front of your chest. Interlace those fingers. Bring your palms towards me. So I want you to scoop open. I want you to tuck the chin into your chest as you round the shoulders. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, strong arms down. Pinch those shoulder blades. Good. Inhaling up. Interlace. Bring your palms to me as you scoop. Tuck the chin. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, open, strong arms. Good. Inhale, reach up. Hands together, scoop to me. Last time up tall. Strong arms down. Big flow up. Exhaling down. Good. Let's roll those shoulders back. One more time. Good. Sitting tall. Just take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Again, inhaling. Exhaling. Nice. I want you to go ahead and we're going to lie on our back. Now you can use your blanket as a pillow. I'm going to use it as a blanket a little bit later as we do some relaxation. So you can go ahead and set that aside. Have what you're using for your yoga strap nearby. Hug those knees into your chest. Oh, relax the head and neck onto the floor. Just take some time to breathe here. When we pick those knees up to our chest, it allows the muscles of our lower back to relax into the floor. So this should feel pretty good. Let's go ahead and bring the left foot to the floor. Hug that right knee into your chest and you should feel you can get a little bit farther with one knee versus the other. I want you to go ahead and take your strap. Bring your strap on the forefoot, so right underneath those toes. Straighten your leg to the ceiling for a nice hamstring stretch. Now you can see you do not have to lock your knee out. You can have a slight bend in your knee and still get a nice stretch in the posterior, the back side of that leg. The arms are relaxed, so we're not doing bicep curls. We're just putting enough tension on the strap that we get a nice stretch, passive stretch, so we're not using any strength of the leg. Good. Let's take our strap onto our right hand and open that leg out to the right. Nice. Leave the left hip on the floor. We need to go ahead and place that left hand onto the hip. You can do so. Shoulders are relaxed. Great inner thigh stretch. Nice. As you come up, keep the foot, switch hands. So my band is coming into my left hand. I'm straightening my left leg and I'm pulling it across. Opposite arm stays open. Getting a nice stretch along the outside of my leg. Into my glutes, I'm getting a nice gentle stretch through my lumbar, my lower back. Good, let's come back up. Switch sides. So a nice hamstring stretch. One side may be tighter than the other. Breathe through it. Remember, no sharp stabbing pains, but you'll feel some tension. Go ahead and take your strap, put it in your left hand. Take the leg to the left. Inner thigh, opposite shoulder, opposite hip, stay onto the floor. Bring everything up. Keep the leg. Straighten the right leg that was bent. Switching hands. Left leg comes across the right side of your body. That left arm comes straight out of the shoulder socket. That left shoulder stays on the floor. Gives us this nice cross-body stretch. So from the hip to the shoulder, stretching everything in between here. Allow gravity to help you sink into the stretch, only as far as is comfortable. Let's go ahead and come back to the center. Put your strap to the side, bend your right knee. Let's hug that left knee into the chest. Good, bringing that foot down to the floor. Let's go ahead and do a little relaxation. And as we do the relaxation, again, you can take your pillow and your blanket and use it as a pillow, or I really like it across my abdomen, especially when we are working the back. I feel like the weight of the blanket helps to hold my midsection down. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. You can also take your feet and walk them out to the edge of your mat and then let those knees cave in together. This gives you that pyramid, that triangle support. Palms are at your side or across your belly. Nice deep breaths. And as we stay here in relaxation, I just want you to allow your mind to wander, your body to relax. We're going to take just a couple of deep breaths here. Sometimes when we warm our back up and then we lay on the floor, that can be hard on our back, so I don't want to undo any of the good things that we have done in our practice. Let's do one more time. And exhale. Good. Let's go ahead and take your blanket, move it to the side because we are going to sit on it. Roll to the side. Take a minute here. Press yourself up and come back up into a seated position. If you want to sit on your blanket, you are absolutely welcome to do that. Legs are crossed. Good. Finishing together. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale, shoulders relaxing. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, deep inhale. And exhale. Again, my name is Stacy with Aspen Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you again next time.